Yo, 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 yo. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, listen. Hey, listen, listen, listen. Let's see. There we go. That's that one. Topic. Character design. Um, and it's number 63. Go. Alright, alright. Always, always, always. So, for those who missed it, on Friday I designed her. Hey, Captain Boss! Captain Boss! How's it going? How's it going, you wonderful boss? Hey, what up? Chillstrad. Hey, Amir, Captain Jetlag. Ooh, it's Tuesday after the long weekend. Today I'll be doing another character design. I'm digging it, I'm enjoying it. And this time I was thinking I'll be designing. He looks quite buff and strong, but I'm thinking of designing a like. Let me pull up the that lineup of the characters, and I was thinking with that buff guy designing guard or something for kind of these bird type people. So that's what I'm gonna try to do this time. Over the breakfast, Zootin. How's it going? How's it going? And by the way, I just submitted for all you subscribers my own icon emote thing on the stream. So we'll see when that if that should be approved. It's nothing special. It's just a little nice little 30-minute warm up icon. You can spam like when we raid uh, for the subscribers. And apparently there's the more subscribers you have, the more emotes you can give. So at the moment I can only have one, but if there's more, I will definitely do more. You kept a jet lag, yeah, yeah. That's. I remember when I had um, sleeping disorder. It was just whatever balance you had was always thrown out the window. All right, let's get it. Let's get it on. Hey, Zeolin. So, a guard type character for this type. So the idea with those is they're kind of like holier than thou type people. So I want to give him some sort of kind of royal feel, like a royal guard of sorts. So they obviously have flowing garbs. So what can we do? I think because he's buff, we want to show his muscles. Um, how about? I mean, for the this woman, we used lots of diagonals, kind of crisscrossing, making her feel like urban, trendy, high tech in a sort of way, chaotic. So these are clearly way more. They should be smoother, cleaner. Um, Maybe kind of like leaning on samurai uh, or like Japanese style mixed with Native American kind of. So let's try to come up with some cool. He should be like a guard, right? he needs to change his hands. He should have a probably a spear or something. So the question is like, how can we make him feel unique without going cheesy? So big clean shapes and big clean folds, kind of indicating good, good like material. Stiff, clean. You don't want to see many small folds and stuff like that because then it kind of indicates like it's weak, and dainty. Hey Miller, how's it going? Welcome back. It's Monday, almost Tuesday. And good job on everyone. I wonder. One second. Let me do something different that I haven't done for you guys before. Bear with me. Bear with me. Um, 1 second, guys. 1 second. I wonder. Oh yeah. No. Ah. Oh, that's really stupid. 1 second. Come on. Come on, guys. Relax. Relax. I wonder if you can. I'm trying something cool. A little bit of a tribute. Um, image. No. This is shit I should have done before. But that's what I get for coming up with something midstream. Um, oh, come on. Doesn't work. Oh, there we go. And wow. Sorry, guys. I'm doing something. This is hilarious. Hilarious. Add. Okay. Play slideshow. And it goes full screen. Why does it go full screen? I don't want full screen. Uh-huh. Horrible. It doesn't work. It doesn't work what I want to do. Oh, there. There we go. Okay. Yes. Fantastic. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Window capture. Add source. Add new source. Is it this one? is not that one. Window capture. New source. Oh, this one maybe. Hello? No. Oh, god damn it. Doesn't work. Okay. I guess I'll have to do this. Now that obviously isn't correct. Time is just ticking. uh, Clearly not working. No, I'm giving up. What I wanted to do is to show everyone's hard work on the round 3. God damn it. And now it doesn't work. Now it doesn't work. Like, I wanted to... Broken. It's broken. It doesn't work that well. Actually, I'm stupid. I now know. I now know how to do it. I'm an idiot. Sorry guys, I'm such an idiot. Uh, so wow, this is definitely not efficient. There you go. There you go. Hey Hefez, shame on you, shame on you. That's hilarious. Like I've had so much issues. Like a third of my warm up is already gone. It's great. Good stuff, Bjorn. Good stuff. Smart guy. And all I needed to do was just create a slideshow on the OBS instead of like trying to hack the system, like making a slideshow in a program and then capture the slideshow with a selection of the screen. Uh, talk about talk about being an idiot sometimes, man. God damn it. Damn it. How can mm, not annoying at all. At least now you can see all your hard work, even though it took me fucking forever. What I mean, yeah, I wish I could, but I actually, I switched to job my workload directly after the stream. I just need to bite the bullet and be punished. Um, I need to be punished for my stupidity. would be cool, if they had long hair and like in some nice ornate setup, like with shaved sides maybe. But yeah, it was a good weekend, I think, for me. One thing that some of you know, which I have talked about on my stream, but my daughter, she has autism, and yesterday was Autism Awareness Day. So I've been sharing a bit of that on Facebook. But what I wanted to say was whatever is happening with her lately is really. I mean, we're working hard on giving her the right diet to kind of limit inflammation, physical like uh, uh, inflammation through diet, because a lot of the things we eat, um, create inflammations. Like that's why if you eat too much dairy, you get lactose intolerant. Too much gluten, you start reacting badly. And if you have allergens, like dietary allergens, like you can't eat nightshade or tomatoes or whatever, and if you keep eating that, you're obviously I mean, there's no surprises about it, but you keep punishing the body, right? So the body needs to constantly fight against the things you are allergic to. So we are kind of trying to figure out her best her best diet, and we giving her correct kind of like we've done lots of research in terms of supplements and so on. Like how and what should you eat if you want to give supplements, and which supplements are just bullshit, and all these things. So we've been doing all these researches, and she's been doing a lot of like amazing progress. You probably have some sort of stereotype of what autism is, but for my daughter, autism isn't like you have it or not, right? Autism is on a spectrum. That's why it's called a spectrum disorder. Like Rain Man, if you remember that movie, that character, he's an actual person in real life. Not Dustin Hoffman, but the guy that Dustin Hoffman plays. Um, he's like an American guy, and he has severe autism. He has to get help from his father, and his father is an old man, and they live together and all these things. Uh, he's very non-functional, but he is also great at math. He's crazy good at math. But my daughter, she has medium to severe autism, and so she has issues with interacting and talking, and the things that you assume a normal person would have, she can't do. Like she has uh, issues. But lately, she's been giving like a lot of progress, and one of the saddest things that like breaks my heart almost every day is that you can't get to her. Like she is behind this wall, this fog of autism, and you can see that she is in there. But when you ask her a question, she doesn't answer. She doesn't know how to answer, and things like that. That breaks my heart as a father, having to be around and see. I mean, I've already been like sad about it. I'm not no longer sad about it. I'm driven to help her, but the moment when you realize like that you've lost your child to this disease is a very sad moment. And my biggest fear is that she won't improve. Like at the moment she's 7, but she's like a 3-year-old maybe in her abilities. And my fear is that her body will grow older, but her mind will stay. At what point will her mind stop? You know, avoid her breakfast. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, my biggest fear is that she'll stop evolving, and just her body will get older, but her mind will stay at whatever age her mind stops evolving. And well, my point being that lately she's been doing major strides, and finally, after 7 years of dealing with this, um, you can start communicating with her, and it's such a relief. And I told her the other day while dressing her for going to the store to buy food. Um, I asked, "Oh, you want to go to the store?" And she said, "Yes, let's get dressed." And I was like, "Oh, what?" Like she was so happy about it, and she was like so conscious about it that she really wanted, and she went to her jacket and said, "That's my jacket. Like let's get dressed. I want to go to the store." And I was like, "Oh wow!" And as I was dressing her, was looking at her, and I said, "It's such a touching moment." But I told her like, "I'm so happy you're here." I told her while dressing her, like, like I think for her it's so much dietary because her state can fluctuate. It can go up and it can go down. So I think it's so chemically based. Like, or is she stressed this day or whatever? And I'm so happy that like those days where she is 100% here, it's like my daughter is here and not lost behind this fog. And those moments I really really cherish and care for. Yeah, a very deep topic today, but it is Autism Awareness Week. Pat, my daughter, she has autism, like medium to severe autism, and I was talking about that lately. She's been doing huge improvements in how she perceives the world and how she's aware and able to communicate, and how that warms my heart. And that I told her the other day over the weekend that she's was so aware and present and made eye contact perfectly like a normal kid would do. In that sense, normal, she's a normal kid, but she has autism. uh, that I told her like, I'm so happy you're here, like here, because some days she's not, and that as a father, you can't. It's like you have a kid, but at the same time you don't. Like with my son, he can play, he can talk, he can go to his friends. My daughter can't, which is super sad. Like you want them to be able to dance. Yeah, my daughter dances, and she has started to express herself a lot more lately. But it's far from being an expressive 7-year old that full of thoughts and questions and talks. And my daughter is more like a 3-year old, which is it is what it is. FS bro, yeah, definitely. The thing floating on my screen over there on the far end is round three entries for the Bjornament. So that's Gilla, uh, Angry Sausage, Joshua Gilbert, all these things. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I hope so. I mean, that's what we're working towards. We're working towards, like the long game, right? We're giving her the right diet, the correct treatment, or whatever. There's no treatment for autism, but like just prepping for her future. But my biggest fear is like what happens when I die. That is like the rock that is on my chest. Oh, yeah. So, I've activated this function. I'm not sure. Um, I think like if you put an emote randomly, it should overlap um, the stream, so it should like float on the emote. I'm not sure if how it works or when it works. Um, but I activated an overlay function on on Twitch. We will see. I'll trying out stuff. We'll see. Let me know when it's on the screen again. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen other streamers use it, and it kind of pops up and to answer your question way back, I think it was a Voodoo Breakfast about which body type I choose. Yeah, a Voodoo Breakfast. It's I have a couple of poses I did for a project, um, and the poses themselves are not client tied to a client, so I can just reuse the anatomy if I want to. Like in this instance, I remember that I had some, so I just went back to that archive and picked it up. And I wanted at least variety in the body types, so that when I do the lineup, they're all not the same person. I want some height difference, some size difference. So that's why I'm kind of playing around with different body types. Um, yeah. Mm. I must have missed it, Captain Jetlag. But the emotes should kind of come floating up. Is it really Crystalleros? Uh, hmm, no idea. It should show for everyone, but I'll fiddle with the settings. I'll fiddle with the settings, but it should be like everyone should see the emotes flying around. So green, gray. Yeah, autism sucks. It's horrible. Seeing them able physically, but unable mentally. It's like they're behind a lock, like behind some door that they can't open. Horrible. Because my daughter has no physical disability. It's all mental, and that's the shittiest part. Is that she is there. Every part of a quote unquote normal person is there. It's just the mechanics of the brain stops her from fully being what she's supposed to be, which is infuriating. which is the shitty part of it all. Crystaleros, no. I mean, there's no tangibility to it. My wife kind of wanted at the beginning. I mean, we were at the beginning we were grasping for straws, right? We were desperate. We wanted to find a solution. So I think we did try a homeopathy for a while. Um, just at the to see if there is any difference, but that was before we understood what it you know what it is and what it does and what you got to do. And we quickly stopped it because we understood that it doesn't work. We tried many different things. Like, of course we want to help our daughter. So no stone unturned, as they say. But then there's these crazy solutions that is obviously not working. We're definitely going the science route and not crazy people route. But if you're desperate, you're desperate. You can't really change. The love of a parent, you'll go to any depth to help your kid. So homeopathic bleach, that's fucking crazy. That is insane. First of all, bleach is nowhere on the inside of the body. That's horrible, Chris. That's horrible. I have a older brother. My daughter has an older brother. Uh, he tries to interact with her, but she doesn't know how to, and he loves her. He takes care of her to the extent he can. But he more or less stays away from her in the sense of because she's been non-verbal for so long, like she has issues communicating with him. So he he tries to talk to her, but she doesn't know how to, and it just becomes weird, and he just goes like, all right, she doesn't understand me. Like most of kids that interact with her, they talk to her like a normal kid, but when she doesn't know how to answer correctly and she just says something random, they go. But the better she gets, the more they interact, which is great, which is great. Captain Jetlag, thank you very much. It warms my heart. My voodoo breakfast, horrible, horrible. Those people should not be allowed to have children. Give their kids bleach. What the fuck? Okay, you don't want your kid to have autism, but the solution is not to kill your kid. You know, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, that's that's it for today. A guard to her, kinda. Yeah, they sit in the same space. He should have more work on done though, but as a base, I think it's cool. Minus the penalty of me being an idiot. Avoid breakfast, yeah, it's tricky. It's really really hard. But we do our utmost. We definitely try really really hard. All right. Thanks everyone for joining in. Have a fantastic day. Good night. See you tomorrow morning for more character design stuff. As soon as I get a little bit more time, I'll do the character design lecture for you guys. Probably at the end of Bjornament. Um, at that time, I think that should be at around the time where I'm free of all my obligations. Um, all right, let's see who we can raid. Who can we raid? Oh, let's raid Alex. He's online. All right. Oh, as always, super appreciated that you guys come hang out with me. It's always a pleasure. See you, fantastic people, tomorrow. Hey, Waff Rap. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it's Autism Awareness Week. I wanted to talk a little bit about it and give a little bit of insight in how it is to have an autistic child. I might talk it a little bit more this week just to kind of give insight to people who have no interaction with autism. Anyways, have a fantastic one. Let's go raid Alex. If you haven't, we go over to Alex, you haven't clicked follow, make sure you do. He's a cool guy, ex co-worker of mine at Opus. He worked himself from junior up to senior concept artist, then he quit. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.